Because that's what I'm getting to.
This celebration is quite fun.
Hey, home, you idle creature, get you home! What? No, you not being mechanical, you're not walk on Labor Day without a sign of your profession!
Where is thy elaborate than thy rule? What is thou best attire? What trade are you, sir?
Truly, sir, in respect of a fine workman, I am, as you will say, a cobbler.
Oh, thou art a cobbler, art thou?
Truly, sir, all that I live by is with the old. I meddle with no tradesman matters, nor women's matters. But with all, I am indeed, sir, a surgeon to old shoes. When they are in danger, I recover them.
Wherefore am I not in thy shop today?
To wear out their shoes, to get myself into more work, yes. But indeed, we make holiday to see Caesar and to rejoice in his triumph.
Wherefore rejoice? What conquest brings he home? What tributaries follow him to Rome, to grace in captive bonds? You blocked, you stoned, you cruel men of Rome. You're worse than senseless things. Knew you not Pompey, whose blood be for this conquest? And now you cut out a holiday, and now you put on thy best attire and you strew flowers in his way? Begone! Run to your houses! Fall upon your knees! Pray to the gods who would submit upon his ingratitude!
Go! Go, good countrymen, assemble all the poor men of your sort, and draw them to the Thames banks! Weep your tears into the channel till they do kiss the most exalted streams of all! Go you down this way towards the capital. This way will I. Disrobe the images of Caesar if you do find them decked with ceremonies.
May we do so? It is the feast of Loughborough.
Ah, it's no matter. Let no images be hung in Caesar's honour. These growing feathers plucked from Caesar's wing will make him fly at an ordinary pitch well above the view of any man, and keep us all in servile fearfulness.
Stand thou directly in Antonius' way when he doth run his course. Antonius!
Caesar, my lord.
Do not forget, Antonius, in your haste to touch Calpurnia. For our elders say the Baron, touch it in its holy chains, shake off their sterile curse.
I shall remember. When Caesar says do this, it is performed.
Set off, and leave no ceremony out.
Caesar!
Who calls? I hear a voice shriller than all the music cries, Caesar! Speak, Caesar is turned to hear.
Beware the Ides of March.
What man is that? Set him before me, let me see his face. What sayest thou to me? Speak once again.
Beware the Ides of March.
Ah, he is a dreamer. Let us leave him. Pass.
Will you go see Lord of the course?
Not I.
I pray you do.
I'm not gaming some Cassius. Would you like to put that quick spirit to his Antony? Let me not hinder your desires, Cassius. I'll leave you.
Brutus, I do observe you nowadays. I have not from your eyes that gentleness and show of love as I was once to have. You bear too strange, too stubborn a hand over that friend that loves you.
Vexed I am of late with passions of some difference, but let not therefore my good friends be grieved, of which number, Cassius, be you one.
Well, Brutus, I must have mistook your honour by means whereof this breast of mine funded thoughts of great value, worthy computation. But tell me, good Brutus, can you see your face?
No, Cassius, for the eye sees not itself, but by reflection by some other things.
It is very much lamented, Brutus, that you have no such mirrors, or sun your hidden worthiness into your eyes, that you might see your shadow. But I have heard from many of the best respects in Rome, except immortal Caesar, speaking of Brutus and groaning underneath his anxious yoke, from which noble Brutus had his eyes.
Into what dangers would you lead me, Cassius, that you would have me look into myself for that which is not within me?
Therefore, good Brutus, be prepared to hear. And since you cannot see yourself so well as by reflection, I, your glass, shall modestly discover to yourself that of yourself which you yet know not of.
Hey!
What means this shouting? I do fear the people choose Caesar for their king.
I do fear it. Then must I think you would not have it so?
I would not, Cassius. Yet I love him well, but wherefore do you keep me here? What is it that you would impart to me? If it be aught toward the general good, set honour in one eye and death in the other, and I will look on both indifferently. By the gods, I do love the name of honour more than I fear death.
I know that favour breeding you, Brutus, as well as I do know your favour. Well, honour is the subject of my story. See, I don't know what you and other men think of this life, but I had not lived to be in all such a thing as I myself. I was born free, as Caesar. So were you. And we can both endure the winter's cold as well as he. For once upon a raw and gusty day, the troubled tide were chafing in their shores, Caesar said to me, "Darest thou, Cassius, leap in with me to this angry flood and swim beyond the point?" Upon the word, accoutred as I was, I plunged in and bade him follow. So indeed he did. The torrent roared, and we did but favour lusty sinews, but ere we could arrive, the point proposed, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I sink." From the tide wave to tide did I carry Caesar. And now this man has become a god, and Cassius, the wretched creature that must bend his body as Caesar so carelessly, but not on him.
Hey! No.
He had a fever when he was in Spain. And when the fit was on him, I did mark how he did shake. It is true, this god did shake. And that tongue of his that bade the Romans mark him and write his speeches in their books, alas! It cried, "Give me some drink, Titinius, as a sick girl!" Gods. Oh, it doth amaze me a man of such feeble temper should so get the start of a majestic world and bear the palm alone.
That you do love me, I am nothing jealous. What you have said, I will consider. What you have to say, I will, with time, find patience to hear. But until then, Cassius, chew upon this. Brutus had rather be a villager than to repute himself a son of Rome under these conditions as these times are like to lay upon us.
I am glad that my weak words have struck thus much show of fire from Brutus.
The games are done. Caesar's returning.
As they pass by, pluck casket by his sleeve. He will, after his sour fashion, tell us what worthy notes have preceded today.
I'll do so. Look you, Cassius, the angry spot doth grow above Caesar's brow, and all the rest like a chicken train.
Casket will tell us what the matter is.
Antonius.
Caesar.
Let me have men about me that are fat, sleek-headed men, such as sleep nights. Yond Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous.
Fear him not, Caesar. He's a well-Roman and well-given.
Would he were fatter. But I fear him not. Yet if my name were liable to fear, I do not know the man I should avoid so soon as that spare Cassius. He reads much. He is a great observer and looks quite through the deeds of men. He loves no plays as thou dost, Antony. He hears no music. Seldom does he smile and snarls in such a sort as if he mocked himself and scorned his spirit that could be moved to smile at anything. Such men as he be never at heart's ease whilst they behold a greater than themselves, and therefore are they very dangerous. But I rather tell thee what is to be feared than what I fear. For always I am Caesar. Come unto my right hand, for this here is death, and tell me truly what thou thinkst of him.
You put me by the cloak. Would you speak with me? Aye, Casca. Tell us what's chance today that Caesar looks so sad. You were with him, were you not? I would not then ask Casca what a chance.
There was a crown offered him, and being offered him, he put it by with the back of his hand. The people fell a shouting.
What was the second noise for?
For that too.
He shouted thrice. What was the last cry for?
Aye, for that too.
Was the crown offered him thrice?
It was, and every time gentler than the other. Every putting by my honest neighbours shouted.
Who offered him the crown?
Antony.
Tell us the manner of it, gentle Casca.
I saw Mark Antony offer him a crown. It was not a crown, neither, one of those coronets. And as I said, he offered it to him thrice. The first time, he was very loath to lay his fingers off of it. Aye, but the third time, the people, the ramblement uttered such a chaos, such a deal of stinking breath, I durst not open my lips for fear of breathing in the bad air.
But soft, I pray. What, did Caesar swoon?
Aye, he did. He foamed at the mouth, and he fell down.
This is the very like he hath fallen in sickness.
No, Caesar hath not. But you and I and honest Casca, we have the fallen sickness.
I know not what you mean by that, but I do know Caesar fell down.
What said he when he came unto himself?
When he perceived the common herd were glad that he refused the crown, he plucked me ope his doublet and offered them his throat to cut. And if I had been a man of any occupation, I could tell among the rougers. Aye, that he swooned and he fell down.
And after that he came thus sad away.
Aye, he did. And of Marinus and Fabius for putting stars over Caesar's image are put to silence. There was more foolery yet if I could remember it.
Will you sup with me tonight, Casca?
No, I'm promised for.
Will you dine with me tomorrow?
Aye. If your mind hold, I'll still be alive and your dinner worth eating.
Good. I will expect you.
Do so. Farewell, though.
Blunt fellow this is grown to be. He was quick mettle when we went to school.
And so is he now in execution of any bold and noble enterprise. He puts on this tardy form. This sauce is a rudeness to his good wit. But he gives men stomach to digest his words with better appetite.
So it is. This time I will leave you, Cassius. And if it please you, come home to me and I'll wait for you, or I'll come home to you and you'll wait for me.
I will do so. Till then, think of the world. Well, Brutus, thou art noble. Yet I see thy honourable metal from that it is disposed. Therefore, it is meet that men keep ever with their lights, for who so firm that cannot be seduced? I will. In at his window, in several writings, as if coming from several citizens, writings, all pertaining to the great opinion that Rome holds of his name, wherein obscurely Caesar's ambition shall be glanced at. Then let Caesar seat him short, for we will shake him. Worse days endure.
Are you not moved? When the whole earth shakes like a thing unfirm? I have seen the tempests and the scalding winds, but never till tonight, never till now did I see the tempest dropping fire. There was a man, you know him well, a common slave that held up his left hand, but did so burn and flame like 20 torches scorned, but his hand remained sensible of fire. I had not since put up my sword against the Capitol when I met a lion that walked surely past me without annoying me. These are strange and pretentious things happening right here in Rome. They say Caesar is to come to the Capitol tomorrow, for he did bid Antonius would be there. This is a strange and pretentious night. This is not a night to walk in.
Who's there?
A Roman?
Casca, by a voice.
Cassius. Your ear is good. The night is this.
Very pleasing night, honest men.
Whenever did we menace the heavens so?
Those that have known the earth so full of faults. For my part, when the crossby lightning seemed to open the breast of heaven, I did present myself, even in the aim of very flash of it.
But whenever did we tempt the heavens so? Is it the work of gods to make men fear and tremble at these dreadful heralds?
You are dull, Casca. And those sparks of life that should be in a Roman, you have not, or else use not. You look pale, and cast yourself in wonder to see the strange impatience of the heavens, but if you would consider the true cause, why, all these fires, by all these gliding ghosts, by all these birds and beasts from quality and kind alike, why you shall find that heaven hath imbued them with these spirits to make them instruments of fear and warning. Now, could I, Casca, name to thee a man most like this dreadful man, that lightens, thunders, open graves and roars as doth the lion in the Capitol?
'Tis Caesar you mean, is it not?
Let it be who it is. The Romans now are like thews and limbs like to their ancestors, but woe the while, our fathers' minds are dead, and we are governed by our mother's spirits. Oh, yoke and suffering so womanish.
Indeed. They say the senators make Caesar king tomorrow, and he'll wear his crown every land and sea save here in Italy.
Well, I know where I will learn my dagger then. Cassius from bondage shall deliver Cassius. Therein you gods, you make the weak most strong. Therein you gods, you tyrants do defeat. No stony tower, no walls of beaten brass, no airless dungeon or strong links of iron can be retentive to the strength of the spirit. Those that weak straws start fires. Those weak straws. So what trash is Rome then? And what offal when it serves for the base purpose to illuminate so vile a thing as Caesar? But, oh, grief, where is thou legend? I am armed, and dangers are to me indifferent.
So can I. So can every bondman with his bare hands bear the power to cancel his captivity.
Yes, and why should Caesar be a tyrant then? Poor man, I know he would not be a wolf, but he sees the Romans are but sheep. He were no wolf. He were no lion. If the Romans were hinds.
Hold my hand then. And I will put this foot of mine as far as thou who goes furthest.
There's a bargain made, Casca. Now look you, I have moved already some of the noblest minded Romans to undergo with me an enterprise of the most noblest, dangerous consequence. And I know by this they stay for me in Pompey's Forge. Now, as for this night, the complexion of the sky is as fiery, bloody, and dreadful as the work that we have in work tonight.
Stand close a while. Here comes one in haste.
Just sinner, I do know him by his haste. Where haste you so, sinner?
To find out you. Who's that? Metallicimber.
No, this is Casca, when incorporates are on text. Am I stateful, sinner?
Oh, glad on it. There are strange sights. There's 2 or 3
Am
of
I
them.
not stateful, sinner? Tell me.
Yes, you are. Oh, Cassius, if you could but win the noble Brutus
Be
to our party.
you content, good sinner. There. Hold this. And take this paper and lay it in the old praetor's chair, where Brutus may find it. Then throw this in at his window. And lay this upon his statue. All this done, repair to the lobby, where you will find us. Is Decius Brutus then?
Oh, but Metallicimber. And he's gone to seek you out at your house. Well, I will hie ye and bestow these papers as you bade me.
All this done, repair to the lobby. Come down, Casca. Let us seek Brutus. The 3 parts of him is ours already, and upon the next encounter we will yield him ours entirely.
Brutus, he sits high in all the people's hearts. That which would be in sufferance in us, to him like the richest alchemy turns to virtue and worthiness.
Come now then. It is after midnight. We must be sure of him.
Lucius! Awake! Would it be my fault to sleep so soundly? Lucius!
Hold you, my lord.
Fetch me a taper in the study. When it is lighted, come and call me here.
I will, my lord.
It must be by Caesar's death. For my part, I have no personal cause to spurn at him but for the general. He would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. It's the bright day that brings forth the adder. The abuse of greatness is when it disjoins remorse and power. And to speak truth of Caesar, I have not known when his affections swayed more than his reason. So Caesar may then, lest he may prevent, and therefore think of him as a serpent's egg, which would, as is kind, hatch and grow mischievous and kill him in the shell.
My lord, you taper burned in your closet, but as I was searching the window for Flint, I found these papers. I was sure they weren't there before.
Is not tomorrow, boy, the Ides of March?
I know not, sir.
Look in the calendar and bring me word.
I will, sir.
The exhalations whizzing the air give as much light as I may read by. Brutus, thou sleepest, awake and see thyself. Shall Rome speak, strike, redress? Brutus, thou sleepest. Such instigations have often been dropped before I've taken them up. Shall Rome, well this I must piece out, shall Rome stand under one man's awe? What Rome? Speak, strike, redress. Am I entreated to speak and strike? Oh, Rome, if the redress will follow, thou receivest thy full petition at the hands of Brutus.
Sir, March has wasted 15 days.
'Tis good. Since Cassius first did wet me against Caesar, I have not slept. Between the acting of a dreadful thing and the first motion of the rest is like a phantasma or a hideous dream. The genius and the mortal instruments are then in council, and the state of man suffers the nature of an insurrection.
Sir, 'tis your brother Cassius.
Is he alone?
No, sir, there are more with him.
Do you know them?
No, and to be honest, their faces are all worried about their jackets.
Let them enter. They are the faction. Conspiracy. Shame is thou to show thy dangerous brow by night when evils are most free. Then by day where wilt thou find a cabin dark enough to hide thy monstrous visage? Seek none, conspiracy. Hide it in smiles and affability. For if thy path the native semblance on, not to revisit itself were dim enough to hide thee from prevention.
Do we trouble you, Brutus?
No, I have been up this hour awake all night. No, I these men that came along with you.
Yes, every one of them. And no man here but honours you. And every man here wishes that you have that opinion of yourself which Rome holds of you. This is Decius Brutus.
He is welcome hither.
This Casca. This Cinna. And this Metellus Simba.
They are all welcome. Give me your hands all over one by one.
And let us swear a resolution.
No, not an oath, if not the face of men, the sufferance of our souls. If these be motives weak, then every man break off betimes and hence to his idle bed. What need we any spur to prick us to redress with our own cause? What need we any oath other than honesty to honesty engaged, or we will fall for it? To think that our cause did need an oath when every drop of blood that every Roman bears and nobly bears is guilty of a several bastardy if he do break any particle of truth that had passed from him.
What of Cicero? Shall we sound him? I think he ought to be on our side, no?
Indeed, let's not leave him out.
No, by no means.
Yes, Cicero, let us have him, for his silver hairs will purchase us good opinion, and bind men's voices to commend our deeds. It shall be said, his judgment ruled our hands. Our youths and wildness shall by no wit appear, but all be buried in his gravity.
Oh, name him not, leave him out. He will never follow anything that other men begin.
Then leave him.
Indeed, he's not fit.
Shall no one else be touched but only Caesar?
Well urged, Decius Brutus. For I think it is not meet that Mark Antony, so well beloved of Caesar, should outlive Caesar. I think we'll find him a very shrewd contriver, and you know his means. Shall he improve them? May stretch so far as to annoy us all, which, to prevent, let Antony and Caesar fall together.
Our cause will seem too bloody, Caius. To cut the head off and then hack the limbs like rapid death and envy afterwards. For Antony is but a limb of Caesar. As we sacrifices, not butchers, Caius. We all stand against the spirit of Caesar. In the spirit of men there is no blood. That we could go by Caesar's spirit and not dismember him, but Alas, Caesar must plead for it. Kill him boldly, not wrathfully. Let's carve him as a dish fit for gods, not chew him as a carcass fit for hounds. This will make a cause necessary and not envious. And as for Mark Antony, think not of him. He can do no more than Caesar's arm when Caesar's head is off.
Yet I fear him, and you grabbed him off your bed.
Good Cassius, think not of him. If he loves Caesar, all that he can do is take thought and die for him. Peace. Count the clock.
The clock has stricken 3. 'Tis time to part. But it is doubtful yet whether Caesar will come forth today or no, for he is growing superstitious as of late. Quite from the main opinion he held once of dreams, fantasies, and ceremonies. It may be these apparent prodigies, the unaccustomed terror of this night, and the persuasion of his auguries that may keep him coming forth today.
Never fear that, for I can assuade him. For he loves to hear that unicorns can be betrayed by trees, and bears with glasses and lions with claws, and men with flatterers. And when I tell you he hates flatterers, he does, being then the most flattered. Never fear that, for I will give his humour the true bent, and I will bring him.
By the 8th hour is at the uttermost.
Be that uttermost, then fail not then.
Caius the Gorus, doth bear Caesar hard? Caesar rated him for speaking well of Pompey. I wonder none of you have thought of him.
Good Metellus, go along by him. He loves me well, and I have given him reason. Bring him here, I'll fashion him thus.
Morning come upon us. We'll leave you, Brutus. And then, disperse yourselves, but remember what you have said, and show yourselves true Romans.
Look fresh and merrily, gentlemen. Let not our looks put on our purposes, but bear it, as our Roman actors do. Farewell, everyone. Lucius?
Sir, 'tis a sick man that would like to speak with you.
Caius! How?
Vouchsafe good morrow from a feeble tongue.
Good Caius, was the night you've chosen to wear a kerchief out with you, not sick?
I'm not sick. If Brutus have in hand any exploit worthy of the name of honour.
Such an exploit I have, if thou have a helpful ear to hear of it.
By all the gods that Romans bow before, I here discard my sickness. Brave soul of Rome, brave son derived from honourable loins, thou, like an exorcist, have conjured up my mortified spirit. Now bid me run, and I shall strive for things impossible, yea, get the better of them. What's to do?
Piece of work that will make sick men whole.
But are not some men whole that we must make sick?
Alas, that we must do as well. Come with me. I'll tell you what we must do as we do to who we go to.
Sit on your foot, and with a heart new fired, I shall follow to do I know not what, but it sufficeth me that Brutus lead me on.
Follow me then.
Nor heaven nor earth have been in peace tonight. Thrice hath Calpurnia in her sleep cried out, help ho! They murder Caesar. Who's within?
My lord,
Go, bid the priests do present sacrifice, and bring me their opinions of success.
I will, my lord.
What mean you, Caesar? Think you to go forth? You shall not stir out of the house today.
Caesar shall go forth. The things that threaten me never look but on my back. When they shall see the face of Caesar, they are vanished.
Caesar, I never stood on ceremony, yet now they frighten me. There is one within, besides that which we have heard and seen recounts most horrid things seen by the watcher. A lioness hath whelped in the streets, the graves have yawned and yielded up their dead. Fierce, fiery warriors fought upon the clouds in ranks and squadron and right form of war. War which drizzled blood upon the capital. Horses did neigh, and dying men did groan, and ghosts did shriek and squeal about the streets. Caesar, these things are beyond all use, and they frighten
can be avoided, whose end is purposed by the mighty gods. Yet Caesar shall go forth, for these predictions are to the world in general as to Caesar.
When bears die, there are no comets seen. The heavens themselves blaze forth the death of princes.
Cowards! Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. With all the wonders that yet I have heard, it seems to be most strange that men should fear, seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. What say the authors?
They would not have you steer forth today, plucking the entrails of an offering forth. They could not find a heart within the beast.
The gods do this in showing of cowardice. Caesar should be a beast without a heart if he should stay from the ball today for fear. No. Caesar shall go forth. Danger knows full well that Caesar is more dangerous than he. We are two lions littered in one day, and I, the elder and more terrible, and Caesar shall go forth.
Oh, my lord, your wisdom is consumed in confidence. Do not go to the ball today. Tell them that it is my fear that keeps you in the house and not your own. We will send Mark Antony to the ballroom, and he shall say that you are not well. Caesar, let me upon my knee prevail you this.
Mark Antony shall say that I am not well, and for thy humour I will stay. Here's Decius Brutus, he shall tell them so.
Caesar, good morrow, worthy Caesar, I've come to fetch you to the ball.
And you are come in very happy time to bear my greeting to the senators and tell them I will not come today. Cannot is false, and that I dare not, falser. I will not come today.
Caesar, give me a cause lest I be laughed at when I tell them so.
The cause is in my will. I will not come. That is enough to satisfy the Senate.
Say
But-
that he is sick.
Shall Caesar send a lie? Have I in conquest stretched mine arm so far to be afeard to tell greybeards the truth? No. Tell them I will not come today. That is enough to satisfy the Senate. But for your private satisfaction, because I love you, I will tell you so. Calpurnia here, my wife, stays me at home. She dreamed she saw my statue, which, like a fountain with 100 spouts, did run pure blood, and many lusty Romans came smiling and did bathe their hands in it, and this does she apply for warnings and portents and evils imminent, and on her knee have begged that I will stay home today.
This dream is all misinterpreted. It was a vision fair and fortunate. Your stature spouting blood from many pipes in which so many smiling Romans bathed. By tingent stenix and cognizance, by which Calpurnia's dream is signified?
This way you have well expounded it.
I have, when you have heard what I can say, and know it now the Senate have concluded to give this day account to mighty Caesar. If you shall send them word, you will not come. They may change their mind. Besides, your remark, apt to be rendered for someone to say, break up the Senate till another time, when Caesar's wife will be met with better dreams. If Caesar hide himself, should they not whisper, lo, Caesar is afraid? Pardon me, but we bid you tell you this, because reason for my love is liable.
How unreasonable do your fears seem now, Calpurnia? I'm ashamed that I did you. give me my cloak, for I will go. Ah, and here comes Brutus. Ah, good morrow, Casca. What is it o'clock?
'Tis struck an 8.
I thank you for your pains and courtesies. Ah, see that Antony that revels long nights is notwithstanding up. Good morrow, Antony.
It's most noble, Caesar.
Bid them prepare within. I am to blame to be thus waited for. Ah, Metella Simba. I have an hour's talk in store for you today. Be near me, that I may remember you.
I will, Caesar.
Good friends, let us go in and taste some wine, and we, like friends, will straightway go together.
Oh, Caesar, that every like is not the same. The heart of Brutus ends to think upon it.
Caesar, beware of Brutus. Take heed of Cassius, come not near Casca. Have an eye to sinner, trust not Metella Simba, mark him well. Decius Brutus loves thee not, thou hast wronged Caius Ligarius. There is but one mind in all these men, and it is bent against Caesar. If thou not be immortal, look about you. Security gives way to conspiracy. The mighty gods defend thee, thy lover, Artemidorus. I will wait here till Caesar pass along. If Caesar read this, he might live. If he doesn't, then the fates with traitors conspire.
The eyes of March are come.
Hail, Caesar, read this schedule.
The 10th book desire for you to overread at your best leisure.
Caesar, read mine first. Mine is a suit that touches Syria Nero.
That which touches us ourselves will be last, sir.
Caesar, delay not and read this.
What is the fellow mad? Away!
I hope your enterprise today may thrive, Cassius.
What enterprise, Julius?
Very well.
What's said in this evening?
You wish to be our enterprise, my lord. I fear our purpose is discovered.
Look how he makes the Caesar mark him.
Casca! Be sudden, for we pay prevention. Bruce, what is to be done? If this be known, Cassius or Caesar shall never turn back, for I will slay myself.
Cassius, be constant. For Peleus speaks not of our purposes, for look, he smiles, and Caesar doth not change.
Where is Metella Simba? Let him go and presently prefer his suit to Caesar.
He is addressed. Press near and second him.
Casca, you're the first that rears your hand.
Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and his Senate must redress?
Most high, most mighty, most puissant Caesar, Metella Simba throws before thy seat an humble heart.
I must prevent thee, Simba. These couchings and these lowly courtesies might fire the blood of ordinary men and turn preordinance and first decree into law of children. But be not fond to think that Caesar bears such rebel blood that will be thawed from that true quantity with that which melteth full time need. Sweet words, low crooked courtesies, and base spaniel fawning. Thy brother, by decree, is banished. If thou dost bend and pray and fawn for him, I spurn him like a cur, out of my way. No, Caesar doth not wrong, nor without cause will he be satisfied.
Is there no voice more worthy than mine own to sound more sweetly in great Caesar's ear for the repealing of my banished brother?
And kiss thy hand, but not in flattery, Caesar, desiring thee that Publius Simba should have immediate freedom of repeal.
What Brutus!
Pardon, Caesar, Caesar, pardon! This Close to the foot doth Cassius fall to beg for enfranchisement for Publius Simba.
I could be well moved if I were as you. If I could pray to move, then prayers would move me. But I am as constant as the northern star, of whose true, fixed, and resting quality there is no fellow in the firmament. The skies are painted with unnumbered sparks. They are all fire, and each one doth shine, yet there's but one in all doth hold his place. So in the world, it is well furnished with men, and men are flesh, and blood, and apprehensive. Yet in the number I do know but one that unassailable holds his rank, and that I am he, let me a little show it, that I was constant, Simba should be banished, and constant do remain to keep him so.
Oh, Caesar!
Oh, hence will thou lift up a living Caesar! Doth not Brutus, Bullus, kneel? Ah!
Weak hands for me!
Then fall, Caesar.
Liberty! Freedom! Tyranny is dead! Run hence, cry with pain. Some to the common pulpits and cry out liberty, freedom, and enfranchisement!
People and senators, be not affrighted, fly not, stand still, ambition's debt is paid.
Go to the pulpit, Brutus.
And Cassius too.
Stand fast together, lest the friend of Caesar should chance
Good
them.
Messrs, talk not of standing. No man is intended to know Rome another. So tell them.
Why, he that cuts 20 years of life saves so many years of fearing death.
Grant that. And then is death a benefit, and we, as Caesar's friends, have abridged his time of fearing death? Stoop, Romans, stoop, and bend your hands up to the elbows. Dismay your weapons, and then walk we to the marketplace, waving our red weapons over our head. We will cry peace, freedom, and liberty.
Stoop then, and wash. How many ages hence this our lofty scene shall be acted over in states unborn and accents yet unknown?
How many times shall Caesar bleed in sport here on Pompey's bases lies no worthier than the dust?
So oft as that shall be, so often shall the not of us be called the men that gave their country liberty.
What, shall we forth?
Yes, all of us. Brutus shall lead, and we will grace his heels with the very best of Rome.
Soft, who comes here? A friend of Antony's.
Thus, Brutus, did my master bid me kneel. Thus did Mark Antony bid me fall down, and thus, being prostrate, bade me to say to you, Brutus is noble, wise, valiant, and honest. Caesar was mighty, royal, bold, and loving. Say, I love Brutus, and I honor him. Say, I feared Caesar, honored him, and loved him. If Brutus may vouchsafe that Antony may safely come to him, and be bestowed upon the reason to why Caesar hath deserved to lie in death, then Mark Antony shall not love Caesar dead so well as Brutus living, but will follow the affairs and features of noble Brutus. So says my master.
My master is a wise and valiant Roman, I never thought him less. Bid him come unto this place. He shall be satisfied, and by my honour depart untouched.
I'll fetch him presently.
It would do well to have him to friend.
I wish we may, and yet I still fear him, and my misgiving still falls truly to the purpose.
Oh, mighty Caesar, dost thou lie so long? Rule thy conquests, triumphs, glories, spoil shrunk to this little measure. Very well. I know not, gentlemen, what you intend. Who else must be that blood? Who else is rank? If I myself, there is no hour so fit as Caesar's death hour, nor no instruments with any worth as those made bread with the blood of Caesar. I do beseech you, if you bear me hard now, whilst your purple hands do reek and smoke, fulfill your pleasures. Live 1,000 years, I shall not find myself so apt to die.
Antony, beg not your death of us, though now we must appear bloody and cruel as by our hands in this our present act. Our hands you see, Antony, our hearts you see not, they are pitiful. And pity to the general good of Rome hath done this deed on Caesar. To you, Mark Antony, our swords have leaden points. We greet you with all good love, kind thoughts, and reverence.
And your words are as good as any man's in the disposing of their dignity.
Only be patient, till we have appeased the masses beside themselves with fear, then I will give to you the reasons why I, that did love Caesar when I struck him, have thus proceeded.
Doubt not of your wisdom. Come, let each man render me his bloody hand. First, Marcus Brutus, will I shake with you. Next, Caius Cassius, do I take your hand. Now yours, Decius Brutus. Yours, Metellus. No, Van Casca, yours. Gentlemen, all alas, what shall I say? My credit now stands on such slippery grounds, one of two bad ways you may conceive me, either a coward or a flatterer, that I did love Caesar, oh, 'tis true. And here he lies. And if thy spirit saw me now, shaking hands with thy foes, oh, pardon me, Caesar, that I reject. Here wast thou bade, and here stand thy hunters, bathed in thy blood and spoiled in thy crimson leaf. Here dost thou lie.
Mark Antony,
Pardon me, Caius Cassius. The friends of Caesar shall say this, and in an enemy it is called modesty.
Antony, I blame you not for praising Caesar so, but what compact being you have with us?
Therefore I shook your hands. Friends am I with you all, and love you all. I only ask reasons why and why in Caesar was dangerous.
Or else this were a savage spectacle. Our reasons are so full of good regard, Mark Antony, that were you yourself the son of Caesar, you would be satisfied.
That's all I ask. Moreover, as a suitor asked that I may produce his body to the pulpit, and as a friend, speak in the order of his funeral.
You shall, Mark Antony.
Brutus, a word. You know not what you do. Do not consent that Mark Antony speak at his funeral, that you know his words may move the people.
Alas, good Cassius, I will to the pulpit first and speak all the good reasons of Caesar's death. I will say that Mark Antony speaks by our leave and by our permission, and that we are contented that Caesar should have all rites and ceremonies. Will benefit us more than do us wrong.
I know not what befall. I like it not.
Mark Antony, you will not in your funeral speech blame us, but devise all good you can of Caesar. Otherwise you shall have no part about his funeral at all. And you will to the same pulpit where I have spoke after my speech is ended.
Yet so, it is only more.
Prepare the body then, and follow us.
Pardon me.
thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am gentle with these butchers. Here lies the most noble body of all that lived. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood, over whose wounds now do I prophesy to curse. Shall like the limbs of man. Blood and destruction shall come through all parts of Italy. Familiar objects shall be so dreadful that mothers shall but smile when they hold their infants quartered with the elves of war, all pity choked and custom fell deeds. And Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge, come hot from hell with ache by his hand, and in an old monarch's voice cry havoc, and let loose the dogs of war while the men above earth groan for burial. You saw what David Caesar, do you not?
I do, Mark Antony.
Caesar did right for him to come to Rome.
He did receive his letters, and bade me to say to you, O Caesar!
My heart is big. Can you part and weep? Is thy master coming?
He lies tonight within 7 leagues of Rome.
Goes back and tell him what have chanced, yet stay a while. I must bear this body to the marketplace. Come, lend me your hand.
Satisfied! Tell us the truth! What's happening?
Satisfied!
No, Brutus!
Be patient till the last. Cassius going into the other street, part the numbers, those that will hear me speak stay here, those that will hear Cassius go with him, and public reasons shall be rendered for Caesar's death. Be patient till the last. Friends, Romans, countrymen, hear me for my cause and be silent that you may hear. Believe me for mine honour, and have respect to mine honour that you may believe. Censure me in your wisdom, and await your senses that you may be the better judge. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's to him, I say that Brutus's love for Caesar was no less than his. If then that friend demand why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Had you rather Caesar were living to die all slaves, than have Caesar be dead to live all freemen? As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. As he was valiant, I honour him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There is tears for his love, joy for his fortune, honour for his valour, and death for his ambition. Who is here so base that would be a bondman? If any, speak. For him I have offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? If any, speak. For him I have offended. Who is here so vile that will not love his country? If any, speak. For him I have offended. I pause for reply. Then none have I offended. I have done no more to Caesar than you shall do to Brutus. The question of his death is enrolled in the Capitol. His glory not extenuated, nor his offences enforced, for which he suffered death. Here is his body, mourned by Mark Antony, who, though he had no hand in his dying, shall receive the benefits of his death, a place in the Commonwealth, as which of you shall not? With this I depart, that as I slew my best lover for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself, should it please my country to need my death.
No, Brutus!
Good countrymen, I beg of you, stay here, do grace to Caesar's corpse, and grace Antony's speech tending to Caesar's glory, which Mark Antony by our permission is allowed to make. I beg of you, not a man depart save I alone till Antony has spoke.
Let us hear Antony.
Let's hear what happened. What is the stake I am beholding to you? Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do often lives after them. The good is often tied with their bones, so let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus, I told you Caesar was ambitious. If it was so, it was a grievous fault, and grievously had Caesar answered it. Here, under leave of Brutus and the rest, who, as you know, is an honourable man, so they all are, all honourable men, come I to speak in his funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. Now he lies there, because Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man. He hath brought home many captives from Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When the poor hath cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff, I think, yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man. You all did see on the Loughborough, I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus, as you all know, is an honourable man. I come not to disprove what Brutus spoke of, but here I am to speak what I do know. You did love him once. What was that cause? What cause then withholds you did mourn for him? Oh, judgment! How art have fled to brutish beasts, and men have forgot their reason. Bear with me. My heart is there, coughing with Caesar, and pause till I come back to me.
Don't think rightly.
I
Caesar
think a word
had
will come in his
great
face.
wrong.
But yesterday, the word of Caesar might have stood against the world. Now he lies there and none so poor to do him reverence. Oh, masters, if I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who, as you all know, are honourable men. I shall not do the wrong. Instead, I choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself and you, that I should wrong such honourable men. But here is a parchment that I found in Caesar's closet. This is will.
Read it.
His will's the will.
Read us the will.
Show us his will.
As Romans, I must not read it, for it is not me who know how Caesar loves you. You're not stones, you're not wood, but men. And being men, hearing the will of Caesar, it will enrage you, it will make you mad. For it is not good, you know, you are Caesar's heirs, for if you did, what good would come of it?
No, read us the will.
Show us the will.
Gentle Romans, will you stay a while? I have never shot myself to tell you of it. I fear I wrong the honourable man whose daggers did serve Caesar. I do fear it. You will compel me then?
Come down, Charles Mark Antony. Come down.
And make a ring round the corpse of Caesar. Nay, press not so fast, once more. If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. You all do know this mantle. Remember the first time ever Caesar put it on. It was on a summer evening in his tent that day he overcame the nerve. I see what a rent the envious Casca made. See where Cassius stabbed, see where Brutus put his dagger through. And this, my countryman, was the most unkindest stab of all, for as you know, Brutus was Caesar's angel. Oh, mark how he loved him. And mark how the blood of Caesar followed. Here, as you see, here he is marred with traitors. We must revenge him.
He's making
Stir you
murderers.
up, let me not stir you up. Them that have done this deed are honourable. I have no reasons to believe that they were not. I am no orator, as Brutus is. Let me not stir you up to rise in mutiny.
Who mutiny? Who mutiny?
Will have revenge.
Mutiny.
Patience. Please. You have got the will, I tell you all.
The will. Tell us the will.
To every Roman citizen, to every man, Caesar leaves 75 drachmas. Moreover, he hath left you his private walks, his timbers, his land, his rivers on this side. Here was a Caesar. When comes such another?
Never. We must take the body. We must take the body for burial. We will burn it in a holy place.
Mischief, thou art afoot. Take what course thou wilt. How now, fellow?
Sir, Octavius has come to Rome.
Where is he?
He is at Caesar's house.
Thither will I straight to him. Fortune is merry, and his mood will give us anything.
I heard him say that Brutus and Antony are rid like madmen through the gates of Rome.
You likely have some notice of the people how to move them. Take it to them.
I dreamt tonight that I did dine with Caesar, and things unluckily charged my fantasy. Oh, I have no will to wander forth of doors, yet something scares me forth.
What is thy name? Whither are you going? Where do you dwell?
Are you married? Are you a bachelor?
You must answer every man directly.
Aye, and briefly.
Aye, and truly.
Aye, and wisely.
What's my name? Where am I going? Am I a married man or a bachelor? Then to answer every man directly and briefly, wisely and truly, wisely I say I'm a bachelor.
And as much as to say fools are married. I will pay you a bang for that I fare. Proceed directly.
Directly I'm going to Caesar's funeral.
As a friend or as an enemy?
As a friend, as a friend.
For your dwelling, briefly.
Briefly I dwell by the Capitol.
And your name, sir, truly.
Truly, my name is Cinna.
He is a conspirator! Take him to pieces!
No,
Tear him!
I'm Cinna the poet, I'm Cinna the poet. I'm not Cinna the conspirator.
Name is Sinner. Tear him regardless.
No!
Now listen, Octavius. These many then shall die. Their names are pricked.
Prick them down. Publius, your sister's son shall not live, Mark Antony.
He shall not live. Look, with a spot I damn him. Now listen, great things. Brutus and Cassius are levying powers. Therefore let our alliances be made. Our best friends made, our means stretched. Let us go presently sit in council to discover how covert matters may be best disclosed, and open peril to surest answers.
Let us do so. For we are at the stake, bayed out with many enemies. And those that smile have in their hearts, I fear, millions of mischiefs.
Hello?
Ah, he has arrived. Wasn't on to meet him.
I don't have no army. I don't need an army. Most noble brother, you have done me wrong.
Judge me, you gods. Wrong I mine enemies, if not so, how should I wrong a brother?
This sober form of yours hides wrongs, and when you do them, you...
Cassius, be content. Speak or grief softly before the eyes of both our armies here, let us not wrangle. I bid you, come into my tent. Enlarge your griefs, I will give you audience.
And I will. I've already sent my army off, see? I have no army. Let's talk now. That you have done me wrong doth appear in this. You have been condemned. You have condemned a note for the CS Pella for taking bribes. Here are the Sardians, wherein my letters praying on his side because I knew the man was Cyclop.
You have wronged yourself to write such a case.
In such a time as this, it does not mean that every nice offence should bear his comment.
Let me tell you, Cassius, you are as much content to have an itching palm, to sell among your offices for gold to undeservers.
Aye, an itching palm. You know that you're Brutus who speaks this, or else by the gods this speech were your last.
The name of Cassius honours this corruption, and chastisement doth therefore hide his head.
Chastisement!
Remember March. The eyes of March, remember, did not great Julius bleed for justice' sake. What villain touched his body that did stab and not for justice? What? Shall one of us that struck the foremost man of all this world, but for supporting robbers, shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes? I'd rather be a dog and bathe the moon than such a Roman.
Brutus, bait not me. I'll not endure it. You forget yourself to hedge me in. You forget that I am a soldier. I, older in practice, able than myself to make such conditions.
Go to, you are not Cassius.
I am!
I say you are not.
Tempt me no farther. I shall forget myself. Have mind upon your health, urge me no more.
A waste-like man.
Is it possible?
Hear me, for I will speak. Must I give way and room to your rash choler? Should I be frightened when a madman stares?
Oh, you gods, must I draw this?
All this? Aye, more. Fret till your proud heart break. Go show your slaves how choleric you are and make your bondmen tremble. Must I budge? Must I observe you? Must I stand and crouch under your testy humour? By the gods, you shall digest the venom of your spleen, though it do split for you. I'll use you for my laughter. Yeah, for my mirth, when you are waspish.
Is it come to this?
You say you were a better soldier. Make it appear so. Make your vaunting true. I, for one, should be glad to learn of noble men.
I said an elder soldier, not a better soldier. Did I say better?
If you did, I care not.
And Caesar lived, he does not attend to me so.
Peace! Peace, he does not so much attempt to me.
He does what?
No! For your life, you durst not.
Does not tempt him.
No.
Oh, wow, come, Antony, and Octavius, come! Revenge yourselves on Cassius, for Cassius is a weary of the world. Hated by the one he loves, braved by his brother, checked like a bondsman, all his faults observed, set in a notebook, learned in combat right to cast into my teeth! Oh, I can weep my spirit from my eyes!
You have done what you should be sorry for. There is no terror in your threats, Cassius. They pass by me as the idle wind, which I respect not, for I am so strong in honesty. I did send to you for certain sums of gold which you denied me. Was this done like Cassius? I can raise no money by vile means. By the gods, I had rather coin my heart for drachmas and wring from the vile hands of peasants their cold trash by any indirection. I did send to you for certain sums of gold which you denied me. Was this done like Cassius? Should I have answered Caius Cassius so? When Marcus Brutus grows so covetous to lock such wrathful counters from his friends, be ready with your thunderbolts, gods, dash him to pieces!
I did not!
You did!
I did not! He was but a fool to send my answer back. Brutus has rived my heart. A friendship bears friends and foes, but Brutus makes mine greater than they are.
I did not until you practiced them on me.
You love me not.
I do not like your faults.
A friendly eye can never see such faults.
A flatterers could not, though the fear is huge as high Olympus.
How dare you, Brutus!
Sheath your dagger. Be angry when you will, it shall have scope. Cassius, you are yoked with a lamb that bears fire as the flint bears fire, shows a hasty spark and then straight is cold again.
Do you confess as much? Give me your hand.
My heart too.
Oh, Brutus!
What's the matter?
Have you not enough nerve to bear with me when that rash humor which my mother gave me makes me forgetful?
Yes, Cassius. From henceforth, when you are over earnest with your Brutus, I think your mother chides and leave you so. Lucius, a bowl of wine.
Oh, swell the cup, Lucius. I cannot drink too much for Lucius as well.
I am sick of many griefs.
Of your philosophy, you make no such use if you give place to accidental evils.
Portia is dead.
Portia!
She is dead.
How escaped I killing when I crossed you so? Untouchable and insurmountable loss, upon what sickness?
Impatient of my absence. Grief that young Octavius and Mark Antony should grow so powerful, she fell distracted, and with her attendant's absence swallowed fire.
Died so.
Even so.
Oh, you immortal gods. I did not think you could have been so angry.
Oh, Cassius.
Where is Messala? Bring him.
Messala, come close about the state here and call into question our necessities. No more. I pray you, Messala. I have herein received letters that speak of Antony and Octavius bending down upon Philippi with a mighty power, bending their expedition towards us.
Myself have letters of the self-same tenor,
With what addition?
by orders of proscription and bills of outlawry. Octavius and Antony have put to death 100 senators.
Therein our letters do not well agree. Mine speak of 70 senators dead, Cicero being one.
Cicero what?
Cicero is dead, and by that order of proscription. Have you your letters, your wife, my lord?
No, Messala.
Nor nothing in your letters rid of her?
No, Messala.
That methinks is strange.
Why ask you? Have you aught in yours?
No, my lord.
Now, as you are a Roman, tell me true.
Then, like a Roman, where the truth I tell. For certain, she is dead, and by strange manner.
Farewell, Portia. We all must die. Knowing that she has done it once, I have the strength to endure it now.
Even so, great men, great losses should endure.
I know I cannot endure it.
Well, to our work alive, what think you of marching towards Philip and Gregory?
I do not think it good.
Your reasons?
This is it. 'Tis better that the enemy seek us, so that he shall waste his means, bury his soldiers, doing self-defense, whilst we, lying still, are full of rest, defense, and nimbleness.
Good reasons must give way to better. The people between here and Philippi stand in but a forced affection. The enemy marching alongside them will make a fuller number up, come on, refreshed, new addled. Where do we face them if at Philippi these people are our back?
Hear me, good brother.
Beg your pardon, Cassius. We have tried the utmost of our friends. Our legions are brimful. Our cause is ripe. The enemy increases every day. We, at the height, are ready to decline. There is a tide in the affairs of men which, taken at the height, leads on to prosperity. On such a full sea are we now afloat. We must take our venture when it serves, or lose it entirely.
Then, with your will, you'll on and out to Philippi.
The dark night has crept upon our talk. There is no more to say. Farewell, Cassius.
Farewell.
Farewell, Messala.
Farewell, my lord.
I'm so sorry.
Noble Cassius. Lucius, my jacket. Ah, Lucius, here's the book I sought for thee.
Oh, I was sure your lordship would not give that to me.
Oh, forgive me, I am much forgetful lately. Could you hold your heavy eyes a while and play me a tune?
I have slept already. Of course I can.
Thank you. Recover, sir. I think it be a weakness of mine eyes creates this monstrous apparition. What art thou? Some devil, some god, some demon that makes my blood run cold and my hair stand on end? Speak to me what thou art!
thy evil spirit, Brutus.
Why comest thou?
To tell thee I shall see thee at Philippi.
Why then I shall see thee again.
Aye, at Philippi.
Spirit, I hold no talk with thee. Lucius! Lucius, awake! Lucius! Lucius! Did thou dream that thou so cried out?
I am sure I didn't cry out, my lord.
Yes, you did, Lucius. What did you see?
Nothing, my lord.
Commend me to my brother. Let us to the field, we'll follow him hence.
I will, my lord.
Anthony, I hope's your answer. You said they would not come down and keep the hills in the upper regions. But look, their battles are at hand. They mean to warn us of Philippi here. Answer before we do demand of them.
Task I'm in their bosoms, I know wherefore they do it. They could be content to visit other places with fearful bravery. It is not so.
They stand and would have parley.
Come on, Anthony. Shall we give them sign of battle?
Stand forth, Octavius. Make forth. The generals will have some words.
Words before blows, is it so, countrymen?
Not the wheel of words better as you do, Brutus.
Good words better than bad strokes, Octavius.
Your bad strokes, Brutus, witness the hole you made in Caesar's heart, crying, "Long live Hail Caesar!"
Oh, Antony, the posture of your blows are yet unknown. For your words, they run the bees and leave them honeyless.
Stingless too.
Oh, yes, and soundless too. For you have stolen their buzzing, Antony, and very wisely threat before you sting.
You did not so, when your vile daggers hacked one another into the sides of Caesar. You showed your teeth like apes, and horns like hounds, and bound like bondmen, while Casca, like a damned cur, came behind and stabbed Caesar in the neck, you flatterers!
Flatterers! Now, Brutus, thank yourself. This tongue had not offended so today if Cassius might have ruled.
Calm the cause. If arguing make us sweat, the proof of it will turn to redder drops. Look, I draw my sword against conspirators! When thinks you that that sword goes up again? Not until Caesar's 3 or 30 wounds be well avenged, or tell Octavius Caesar how it had slaughtered the sword of traitors.
Thou canst not die by traitors' hands, Octavius, unless thou bringest them with thee.
So I hope. I was not born to die on Brutus's sword.
Oh, if you were the noblest of your strain, you could not die more honourable.
Peevish schoolboy, worthless as his honour, fooling with a massacre and a reveller.
Cassius still.
Come, Antony, away. Defiance, traitors! We hold it in your teeth! If you dare fight us today, meet us in the field. If not, then when you have stomachs.
Why now blow wind? The storm is up and all's on the hazard. Messala,
What says, my general?
today is my birthday. As this very day was Cassius born. Time's come round. Messala, coming from Sardis, and our former ensign, 2 mighty eagles fell, and there they perched, gorging and feeding from our soldiers' house. And this morning are they gone again. And in their steads do ravens, crows, and kites fly over our heads, looking downward upon us as we were sickly prey. Their shadows seem mechanically most fatal, under which our army lies, ready to give up the ghost. I but believe it, partly.
Believe not so.
But I must. Oh, I am resigned to believe all perils constantly. Most noble Brutus. The gods today stand friendly that we may, love is in peace, lead on with age, but the affairs of men are yet unknown. So we must reason with the worst. If this be the last time that we see each other, what are you determined to do?
Even by the rule of that philosophy by which I do blame Cato for the death he gave himself. I am armed with patience, content to lead the providence of the high things that govern those of us below.
Then, if we lose this battle, Are you prepared to be led in triumph through the streets of Rome?
No? Cassius, no thing of the Brutus will ever go bound through Rome he bears. Too great a mind. But this day must end the work that the Ides of March begun. And whether we shall meet again, I know not. Therefore, our everlasting farewell, Cassius. If we do meet again, why we shall smile. But if not, then this parting was well made.
Forever and forever, farewell, Brutus. If we meet again, we shall smile indeed, but if not, 'tis true this parting was well made.
Oh, that a man might know a day's end ere it come, but it sufficeth that this day shall end, and then the end is known. Come, away.
Come, Antony, young Octavius. Oh my God, bless her! Villains! Bless her, the villains fly! Myself to my own turn enemy. This unslimy mind is turning back. I took it from the coward.
Oh, Cassius, Brutus gave the word too early, who, having some advantage to Octavius, took it too eagerly. His soldiers fell to spoil, whilst we, by Antony's legions, are all enclosed.
Fly further off, my lord.
Master, look. Those my tents where I see the fire.
They are, my lord.
Master, as thou lovest me, run to yonder troops and back again, that I may rest assured whether yon troops are friend or enemy.
I'll be here again, even with the thaw.
This is my third day. As this very day was Cassius born. Time has come round, and where I did begin, there I shall end. My life has run its compass. Sirrah, what news?
Oh, my lord.
What news?
Messala is enclosed round about, and horsemen have taken on the spur, and spur on he does. They have almost got to him. And now some light, he is taken.
I will come down, no more. Coward, see my best friend taken before my face. Come in, Sirrah. In Parthia did I take thee prisoner, and there I swore thee, saving thy life, that whatsoever I bid thee do, thou shouldst attempt it. Come now, keep thine oath. Now, be a freeman, and with this good sword that ran through Caesar's bowels, search this bosom. Stand not to answer. Here, take out the hilts. And when my face is covered, as 'tis now, cut thou the sword.
I am free, yet would not have so been. Trust I have completed my will. Pindars shall run far away, where no Roman shall find you.
It is but change, Cassius, for Brutus is victorious against. Is that not he that lies on the ground? things to men that are not. O error, soon to be conceived, thou never comest unto a happy birth. Pinterest! Where art thou, Pinterest? I shall go meet Brutus, thrusting this report into his ears.
Master, where is Cassius?
Lo, yonder, for he is slain.
Julius Caesar, thou art mighty yet. Is there yet a Roman living such as this? Farewell, Cassius, best of all the Romans. I owe more tears to this dead man than you will see me pay. I will find time, Cassius. I will find time. It's 3 o'clock, the time is right. We will try our fortune in a second to fight.
What bastard doth not? I will proclaim my name about the field, because I am Marcus Brutus. I am Marcus Brutus. Know me for Brutus. Yield thou diest. Oh, only I yield to die. Kill Brutus and be honored in his death. We must not a noble prisoner. Kill me! Kill me! Anthony, kill me!
Where is he?
Oh, I'm right here.
This is not Brutus, my friends, but I assure you a prize no less than war.
He is safe, Anthony. Safe from you, and I assure thee that no man will ever find him alive. The gods defended from such a great shame to be captured by a coward like you.
Give him kindness. Treat him well. I'd rather have such men my friends than my enemies. Go, and tell me whether Brutus be taken alive or dead.
My lord?
Lucius is the word. Several times by night, the ghost of Caesar hath appeared to me. At Sardis once, and now here, in Philippi field, I know my hour has come.
Not so, my lord.
I'm sure it is. Thou seest the world, Lucius, how it is. Our enemies have pushed us toward the pit. 'Tis more worthy we leap in ourselves than tarry till they push us. We are friends of old. Even for that love I bear, I pray you, hold my sword.
That's not an office for a friend, my lord.
I will have glory by this losing day more than Octavius, more than Mark Antony. Brutus' song hath almost ended his life's history. My eyes, my bones would rest. Thou art a fellow of some respect. Thy life hath had some snatch of honour in it. I pray thee, hold my sword. Farewell, Lucius. Oh, Caesar, now be still. I killed thee with not half so good a will.
man is that?
Thy master's man. Lucius!
He died honored as Brutus. He died without being captured like you. And he can die now. It was I who killed him. With his own sword. The same that killed Cassius. The same that shall kill Brutus.
Well, that serve Brutus, I will entertain them. Fellow, will thou then bestow thy time upon me?
Take it. Take thee, the man that did the latest service to my master.
This was the most noble Roman of them all. All the conspirators did that they did in envy of great Caesar. Brutus did what he did for the good of Rome. His life so gentle and mixed with elements that the world shall stand up and say, this was a man.
According to his virtue, let us use him with all respects and rights of burial. In my tent, his bones shall lie tonight, ordered most honorably like a soldier. Anthem, let us call the field to rest. Let us away, to part the glories of this a happy day.